live stream of BGE's Tabletop. We are live in the store every Friday around. We're going a little late today. We usually try to aim for 10:30, 10:45. It's about 11:10, so we're a little late today. I think the sound's working okay. Usually I like to double check it, but we're going to roll with it. If you tune in on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch and you can't hear me, let me know. TikTok, it's just one cord. It's this cord into my phone. It should be good. Where with Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, I got a whole like mixer set up here. So sometimes things don't go right. But today, just like every weekly stream, we talk about updates in the store. We talk about some games I've been playing, and I would love to hear from you as far as what games you've been playing recently. And we also talk about one specific topic related to table gaming or just gaming in general. Today we're going to talk about Kickstarter and kind of some news they shared. I was trying to search for this news that has been going around Facebook, some Facebook groups, and I couldn't find the post, the actual blog or announcement post from Kickstarter. So I have a couple blog posts, and maybe they're related to what I was seeing on Facebook, but it doesn't seem like it. So I might try to do some other digging. I know I saw a Polygon article about stuff too. But we're going to share that on the screen on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So if you're watching on TikTok, feel free to join us. On TikTok, I'll do my best to explain what I'm looking at. But this is a little bit later. So I want to talk about some updates with our store. We just released our September calendar. So really excited for this month. We got a lot of stuff planned. A lot of the usual stuff as well. D&D on Thursdays, Magic the Gathering on Wednesdays and Fridays. Pokemon on Sundays. Those are always the four things we're doing so far. We have board game meetups a couple Saturdays this month as well. That's not always every Saturday, but we try to get it in at least a couple Saturdays out of the month. We will try to do some demos of some games here soon. I know another publisher reached out to us, asked if they could demo their game. So it's a game that they plan to release next year. So they want to kind of share their prototype with our community. Which fiction series is the best? Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, or the Bible? I don't know. My favorite fiction series is none of the above. Because my favorite fiction series is the Stormlight Archives. All right. So yeah. So every Friday we do a live stream. We talk about some updates in the store. We share some games I've been playing recently, and we talk about some one specific topic. So we're going to talk about Kickstarter today. Let's see. So what have I been playing recently? We did a Mothership one shot. So if you're not familiar, Mothership is a sci-fi horror survival RPG. So it's like Dungeons and Dragons in space, but it's more like sci-fi horror. It was a lot of fun. It was really cool. All the players in my group were all new to the game, so it was cool to introduce them to it. And that's really all I've been playing. I do D&D campaigns. So I do that on Thursdays in our store, but the last couple Thursdays I've had a break because we've had a new DM come in. I will likely continue next Thursday. So if you're in my campaign, feel free to join next week. I'll be back. And that's all I've been playing. Some other updates. Ooh, one big update. We have, I mean, everyone knows this. If you're into tabletop games, collectible cards, Magic the Gathering has their pre-release this weekend, and so does Pokemon. Unfortunately, we do not have Pokemon's pre-release. We do have the new set on order. It's coming next week on Wednesday. We can start selling it on Friday. But because we're not officially a Pokemon Play Store quite yet, we still got to go through a couple things. We got to have a judge for our store, which we're working on. But once we get that completed, we'll be able to sell some Pokemon product for pre-release. So we cannot sell it this weekend, unfortunately. But come back next weekend. We'll have our Pokemon pre-release. Magic the Gathering is this weekend. And Dominaria, I can never say Dominaria, is the set that comes out. I opened up one of the pre-release kits to see what it's all about. Looks really cool. There's some really cool mechanics that I don't think I've seen before. Maybe they've been around. They're probably mechanics that were around in this set in the past, because it seems like they're using a lot of the same figures from the set, a lot of the same kind of I guess lore from the Magic the Gathering universe from Dominaria. I don't know a lot about the lore, but I don't know if you can see that poster. I don't know if you can see that. That's from this set. Yeah, so that's what's been going on in the store. I want to go on to our Kickstarter topic. So we're gonna talk about Kickstarter. They've made some changes recently. They made some recent announcements. I'm gonna go to their blog first. So we're gonna go straight to their blog, and then I'm gonna dig around onto some articles that I've seen recently online. I've seen some stuff go around Facebook groups too, and I'm not really sure if I read into it correctly. Maybe I didn't, or maybe there's more stuff that's not here in the Kickstarter blog that I'm missing some context for. But it seems like they're making some changes as far as holding. I saw something on Facebook, so don't quote me on this, but this is what I remember seeing, and I'm not sure if it's this direct, like the direct meaning of this. So is holding something accountable. I know they're changing this down here. I'm going to scroll down on. So tolerates abusive behavior. So there's a new feature that makes it easier for creators to take action. I saw a Facebook article or a Facebook share in a group mentioning something about holding. I thought it was holding creators accountable. So maybe I am misreading that it is holding. I know this is a news piece that was announced, and I knew this was something out there that they've released kind of better tools to or a feature to make it easier for creators to kind of eliminate abusive behavior on Kickstarter comments, because there's a lot of that. There's a lot of it. I understand some frustrations with creators with like delivery time frames and maybe creators not fulfilling their Kickstarter, but it's interesting because that's what Kickstarter is. It's not a like guaranteed thing. You're backing a project that someone wants to bring to life. It's kind of like an investment, not necessarily consumer purchase. But that's also interesting because that's what Kickstarter has really turned into. And that's what I thought. I saw something. So maybe they announced a couple games outreach team members, and that's John and Nicole. And it kind of shares their background about kind of what they do or what they did before. And it talks about why they need people, because games are a big part of Kickstarter. Trusted industry experts supporting and creating games projects. So it doesn't mention what the games outreach team does exactly in this post. I might have to do some more digging to figure that out. But I'd be curious to hear from you. If you are watching, let me know what you think. I'm going to try to find the article that Polygon. Here we go. This is maybe what we saw in the Facebook groups, because I know it was a Polygon article that was shared. And growing lack of trust in the platform. Yes, this is what I was thinking about and what I was trying to find. But I wanted to find the actual post from Kickstarter. So this must be an interview.
Unknown caller.
No, I'm getting a phone call about flag football that a league we're joining, so I'm gonna have to call him back. He's not supposed to call till 11:30, so I thought I had a couple more minutes. So we'll go over this, and then I'm gonna have to call him back. But I'd be curious to hear your thoughts. So you can read this Polygon article. I'll link it maybe in the comments right now. So if you're watching live or if you're watching the replay, it should show up in the comments anywhere you are watching. I think on YouTube, maybe it might show up in like the chat. I don't think it makes it to the comments when the video is actually posted. So I'll be sure to add that. But um, Caesar's role as an ambassador, and throughout the conversation, he reinforced that his most important duty is to open and direct communication with creators hoping to bring their projects to life. So making sure that people are informed as humanly possible. That's good. I mean, I think there has been a misconception that maybe not a misconception, but more so how the platform has been used recently. It's become a consumer marketplace almost, right? You expect your game to be delivered, especially in the tabletop games industry. So it's interesting. And I know that there are some Kickstarter creators that have not fulfilled projects that have supposedly taken the money and run. So definitely important to make sure people are informed about what Kickstarter is as a platform. Hey, Diary of, oh man, I need some glasses. All in cool geek. Sorry, I need glasses. I can't read the username altogether. Doing well, doing well. But I'd be curious to hear. We're just gonna do a quick stream today. I know we have some people joining. Diary of a Lincoln Geek. Ah, okay, Lincoln Geek. Is this Lincoln as in our president or Lincoln as in the town? Because I went to the University of Lincoln. um, but today I just kind of wanted to bring up this topic of the Kickstarter announcement, the new games creators. Check out this Polygon article. If you're in any Facebook groups, you can check out some Facebook board game groups have posted some stuff about this, and there's some conversations around this. I definitely think it's important that people are aware of what Kickstarter is, and that it is not necessarily a platform for a guaranteed purchase, even though it's used and treated that way by publishers sometimes. I don't know. It's interesting. It's really a great tool for publishers too, because they're able to kind of understand their market and know how much of a particular game for print run they should make. But it's also double-edged sword, I think, sometimes as a consumer. All right, so we're gonna end here. We have to get the store open and ready. I kind of went late for our stream today. Usually we try to do about 30 minutes, but we're going to end a little early today. We'll be back next week, though, and check out our video cast episodes every Wednesday. Those come out. And thank you again for watching. We'll see